Good day, all of you fertile hearts out there, preparing your heart for the Christ consciousness to be seeded in flower. That's what's going on right now. There's a Christ consciousness that's permeating our reality. It's hard to have faith in these words that I'm speaking right now because they seem outer worldly, almost fairy tale-ish, but that's not the case. As I said before, we're at the end of a 26,000 year cycle, merging into a new cycle. And this new cycle is one of cooperation, harmony, forbearance, expansion of consciousness, determined will on 100% divine focus. This is where we're at. This is the crossroads that humanity finds itself at right now. We can choose the left-hand path or the right-hand path. The left-hand path would be the path that leads to more of the same kind of reality you've been experiencing here your whole life and generations past. A reality where we're competing against each other. We're stripping the land of its resources that we don't need them. There's alternative resources and fuel. Notice that we burn everything on this planet. We gotta burn our food, we gotta burn our fuel. When you think about it, that's pretty destructive, isn't it? As opposed to life promoting, it's life diminishing, isn't it? I mean, we're breathing in all of these toxins that our vehicles are spewing out, including the air and ocean waterway vehicles. All dumping garbage into the atmosphere, the ground, the water. We have not realized how subtle the impact is of our behaviors here. Now we're beginning to realize, as it's right in our face, it's right in your backyard. Look out your window and look at the pollution all around you. That's not directed at everyone as blame. That's just information sharing as to how we've been complacent. We've been trained to be complacent at all of these things. Like no big deal, right? We're desensitized through that television, the television. Tell-a-vision. Spellcasting. Notice how the television keeps you entranced. You could be watching a movie and someone calls out your name. You hear the name, but you will not move from that spot in which you're observing your programming. Television, programming. They're programming you through vision and frequency. Research this. The state of entrainment of the frequency of your brain in the television is such that you are in a hypnotic trance, and you continually walk away from that television in that hypnotic trance, and the spell casting, as I said, throughout the day, through hearing your fellow colleagues, keeps you in that hypnotic trance. Again, I'll repeat myself through every video because repetition is the great teacher. Again, I'll repeat, the Buddha walked out of the forest illumined, glowing. Two sages walked up to him and asked, "Are you an angel?" He said, "No." He laughed, "I'm awake." What did he mean by that? He's awake. Well, he's described the reality here as an illusion. But yet, you cut yourself, you bleed, you get punched, it hurts, excuse me. Oh, once again, I completely forgot, my apologies. It is February 8th, approximately 7 a.m., 2021. So again, the illusion, you get cut, you bleed, you get punched, it hurts. But what if I were to tell you that you're dreaming and that your body is a part of the dream? That everything that you're experiencing is a projection on the screen of your mind's eye. Sure, you can touch and feel, and smell and see and hear, taste, but it's no different than you being a character in a video game. You wouldn't know the difference. Now, who's the player? Who's the player running your avatar? It's not through a remote control. It's not through an Xbox. Call it the soul, call it the I am presence, call it God, call it the Christ. That intelligence that is above the world mind, the mind that thinks, the intelligence that has literally created that body, the intelligence that's keeping that avatar of yours in the illusion, in the dream, keeping it active through not a remote console, an Xbox, but through your breath. That's the plug-in, the current that's keeping you here. You're not consciously breathing. That's consciously breathing. You're going about your day without even thinking of breathing. So something is breathing you. Some kind of intelligence is breathing you. When that intelligence withdraws its current or breath, you're done, you're finished. You're no longer playing the game.